Hello, good evening. Hello, folks. How we doing? Good. How's everyone doing? Hopefully well. All right. All right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hmm. All right. Good evening. This is going to be very experimental. I don't really know what I'm going to do. Jordy, I haven't played the game. Jordy, welcome first of all. How you doing? It's from Shovel Knight. So I take it you have not played Shovel Knight, because that is the tower from that. And if you haven't played it, I highly suggest it. It's freaking sweet. It's a great game. But thanks for popping in, man. How's it going? I'm doing like some fixing up here tonight, and I don't even know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out. Yo, Lip! Seeing how the game is kind of a love letter to old games. True. Yeah, the castle itself and a lot of stuff in the game is a complete like homage to a lot of other games for sure. Like there's this part where it's like there's this cliff that kind of hangs off. It's like totally Castlevania, no question. Which is great, you know. How are you doing, Lip? Happy Saturday night to you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in as well. I'll have to touch up these trees again, I guess, because I'm doing this. So yeah, I'm futzing with stuff tonight. I don't know. Like, I already have a picture I can make the prints out of for this one, but it didn't have clouds. So I just decided to try and add clouds in. Because I like the idea of it. Just not sure if I can make it work the way I want it to. But we're going to find out tonight. This will be the last stream with this guy. So I gotta get this tongue done. Redox, good evening. Chum Raider, what's your favorite system to play Shovel Knight? What's your favorite system to play Shovel Knight? I played it just on my computer. I got it off of Good Old Games. That's how I played it. That's the only way I've played it. And I have an 8-bit Dell controller, so that worked out beautifully. Played great, very smoothly. How are you, Redox? Are you rested up after your big travels? Luke wants you to know he's playing some Paddle Gig. Yes, yes, Luke. The first one, right? You guys haven't played the second one yet, have you? Luke, you make me proud, my friend. It's another game. If you guys haven't played, you have to play that. It is marvelous. Simply marvelous. Okay, so I got this, softbox light for these. I cannot figure out how to not get. I know there's like glare up here. I don't know how to get it without the glare. I'm no lighting expert, but I hope it's not too distracting for you guys. Chum Raider. Is this Chum Nasty? It could be. And if it is, hello. And even if it's not, hello. How you doing? Things are great here. I've been enjoying a new piano. Is that right, Lip? Are you gonna join us on the VG Keys Thursdays or what? Speaking of piano, actually, I am excited as well because I have a keyboard at my place and I'm gonna move it into my bedroom because I had my drums set up there and I just wasn't using them. And now that I'm able to access actual drums, I didn't really need them set up, so I put them in the closet and now I have all this space in my bedroom. I'm gonna put my keyboard, get a little nook of creativity over there so I can get back to playing piano. So I'm pretty excited about that. I shared your Final Fantasy painting. Reddit? The other day by what people liked it. I hope someone bought. Oh, cool. Actually, that's funny, Jordy. I've had 2 sales in the past few days of that very print. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Reddit is a weird beast. I tried to get into using it once and I didn't really get it and I kind of gave up, but I should promote my stuff on there too. That's really sweet of you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was funny because I was at the post office sending the first one and I get a notification of the other sale on my phone when I was online. So that was funny. But thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that. New to us, it's actually like 100+ years old. Oh, the piano. Okay. As long as it plays well. I see this is the post-Dave party. You're still totally dead, yeah. Hey, Daith. How's it going? How are you? Thanks for popping in. It is I. Okay, Chum Nasty, Chum Raider. How's it going, man? Chad Nasty, as I like to call you. How are you, buddy? I'm so excited. I'm trying to figure out how to play video games and piano at the same time for a stream. That's my new strategy goal. I follow this wonderful musician who also plays Mario, and I feel like that is a perfect fit for me. How would you do that? Like, take a break, play some piano, go back, play the game? You may try to hop on the VG Keys action, but I'm still toying around with what song to play for. Okay. Final Fantasy VII. Okay. Anything you want. Yeah, I think the more people sharing those, it's awesome. That's so, yeah, thank you so much, Jordy. I really appreciate it. Yeah, the prints are right here in this box. I actually have to order more because I'm getting all this stuff ready for convention. And, yeah, the Final Fantasy and the Castlevania ones are the ones that have sold the most, so I gotta get some more of those. How am I feeling post-win on Wednesday night? Dude, that was insanity. Insanity. I'm feeling great. Yeah, that was so much fun. The whole time I was just waiting to hear like, and you're done. And I was like, okay. I would have been like, okay, that was fun. Thank you. So, yeah, and I was totally clueless on those last two rounds because I wasn't listening to anything. I was just playing the game, and like after I would finish that boxer, then I'd listen back to see, to get the cue to fight the next guy or whatever. But yeah, the semifinal guy, I guess just kind of threw in the towel, but I didn't know. I was just like, okay, what's going on? And I'm waiting, and they're like, all right, here come the finals. And I was like, finals? What are you talking about? So it was all just a crazy, unexpected thing, but so much fun. And yeah, I got super lucky at the end because Macho Man, like, I'd practiced him, and he never did the thing he did to me during the competition. Like, he was such a jerk to me that first one. I was like, oh my god, there's no way, I'm done. But I guess he was an even bigger jerk to Coffee, Games with Coffee. Okay, so I think I need some of this purple. Play video games and piano at the same time sounds way out of my skill range, but I look forward to seeing your attempts. Yeah, that sounds fun. She has her keyboard with her and she's doing song requests, then takes breaks to play some Mario levels. That's awesome. Who is that? I'd like to check that out. Yeah, man, it's great to see you, Chad. Chum Chad. How have things been going? I hope everything's well for you. Do you sell originals? I assume for a giant pile of money if you do. Well, yeah, the originals are more expensive than prints for sure. But I do commissions too, so like, I mean, I only have like 7 or 8 originals. I just have them hanging in my place, which I make prints from. Which, yes, I would sell those. But if you're ever interested in having like a commission done, like we can work on something together if you want something from a certain scene from a game, or we can just brainstorm, come up with something. I do that as well. Like, you guys, if you want to watch my YouTube channel, I've got a whole playlist of just GameScape Artist stuff, and you can see a bunch of the ones I've done. Oh man, I don't remember this. YouTube, maybe? Oh my god, I did it. I think, maybe? Oh wait, no I didn't. Yes, I did. Okay, yeah, you can just go to GameScape Artist playlist. You can see all the making of most of the pieces. So I just want these clouds to look like they're trailing off back here. Kind of like, but again, this light, it's really difficult to work with this light. I can barely see what I'm doing because it's so, there's so much glare. Yeah, Daith, it was like, do I call you Daith? If there's another name I should be calling you, let me know. Yeah, they were like, I think the Deviant made a comment like, I'm gonna get like points deducted because I'm the guy that just like keeps beating the guy when they're like, yes, okay, you won. And he's just like going crazy. Yeah, I had no idea. I was just like, I'm just gonna focus on the fight and see what happens, so. She plays a little ditty for follow subs, so many follow, that's cool. Yeah, oh, her name is Tammy Black Media, okay. The Mario Maker folks know her for her Mario skills, and I found her because of her voice and piano. Okay. Tammy Black Media. I might have to have you remind me of that later. Hello, Hungry. How are you? Haircut? Haircut a little while ago, like 10 days ago, 2 weeks ago, but yes. Thank you for noticing. How's it going? I think you're following me. Wow. Oh, okay. There's Tammy's channel. Cool, thank you. Ooh, strawberry tea's yummy. I'll message you sometime when I'm watching it. Yeah. Just like you did with Dave, what was his name? Doing the Battle Kid stuff. That would be great, thank you. But yeah, hey Hungry, how are you? Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you're nice and rested today. So I have to start thinking about how I want these shaped, I guess. And the real challenge about all of this, adding the clouds, is the tower. Like, so I don't know if you were here last week, but I had more clouds way down here, and it was just too much. I didn't want them interacting so much with the tower, so I just wanted like them to just be kind of passing by just the top. That's what I'm trying to convey here. I may have to add in a little like a little brighter highlight to the left edge of the tower here and there, just to make it pop out a little bit. So we may have to do that. Yeah, but it was kind of tricky to get into these little nooks and crannies and to fix that stuff. Yes, I'm sure today is a much more relaxing day for you. That's good. When the speed run of Battle Kid, oh my god. I don't know. Tell him I'll do the boss rush. That's always fun. And this time I'll make sure that my capture is working so I'm not just sitting there at a blank screen. Thank you, Chum. Appreciate it, man. But the whole game, tell him, has Luke seen Spiriax run that game? If anyone wants to see something so incredible, watch a dude named Spiriax. It's S-P-I-R-I-A-X. He speedruns Battle Kid. It's unbelievable. Craziness. Craziness, I'm telling you. I think I might have to get in there a little bit more. Yeah, like, I mean, that's the game is not that short. Like, I forget what his time is or something, but like, he never dies. And if you've ever played Battle Kid, you die a lot in that game. But obviously he knows the game so well, but still, it's an incredibly impressive thing. And like, as he's going, he's just taking these crazy risks. It's just, I can't imagine how many times he's played that game. It's just, it has to be seen to believed, to be believed. But I appreciate Luke having such confidence in me. I'm very flattered. So yeah, we'll re-put in these clouds and the highlights of the stuff we were doing last week. I just have to figure out where these clouds should be. Thank you, Shannon. It should look like a game. I appreciate that. Yo, Sir HC, what's going on, dude? He said that'll be cool. Awesome. Animus is here with me, screen watching. Also says, hi, y'all. Yo, what's up, Animus? How are you? Sweet, we'll look him up, dude. Look him up. That is going to, like, that'll be your entertainment for a while. You will thank me. You will thank me, and you will be like, speechless. Careful there. It's not the brush I should be using for this. Nudes of dudes. What's going on? It's Cirque du Soleil. Yes, it is. Drugi, what's going on? How is it going down there? Give us a little update on Dorian. And also give us a Willow quote, if you don't mind. Thanks. If you wouldn't mind, if you're not too busy over there, we're gonna need a Willow quote, okay? Yeah, I don't really want these clouds interacting with little intricate parts of the tower so much, if I can help it. Because those should be seen, right? I mean, I did paint them in there. They should be seen. Wow, that's bright. That's just too bright. Sorry if I'm killing the angle here. Oh my god. Good night, Shannon. Sleep well. You are... Oh, okay. How's it going, nudes and dudes? How's it going? Things are good. Animus says hi. Beautiful. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I suck at graphics, so this is a challenge for me. I'm not great, but if you ever need help, sir, you can ask me stuff. If you think I can help you, I'll try. See you guys in a minute. It's bedtime for at least one kid. Sounds good. Yeah, this weather is fabulous. I love it. It was actually it was way hotter than I thought it was today. I was out during the day. But now it's like the nights are getting like nice and cool and crispy. Beautiful. Now nudes, please behave yourself tonight. None of this predator talk, okay, please? Or none of this predator behavior, I should say. Please. Please. Let's be respectful. I'm only gonna ask once. Alright? Alright, let me get around this little mamma jamma in here. Just wanna make that a little more visible. Okay, so that's okay. I mean, even if it's a little splotchy, it kind of looks like clouds anyway, so it's okay, I think. That's my hope, at least. So I think that's as high as, or as low as I want these clouds, just like kind of passing over. Something like that. Abnormally cold. Okay. Basically having a non-stop anxiety attack. I don't like the sound of that, Drugi. Can we help you? Can I help you? Can we talk about Willow? Down to the teens. For those who are metric. I am not. I did not, sir. I have not changed any tracks. I know I gotta get to that, but it's not gonna happen for at least a month. I'm sorry. Do my eyes deceive me? I'll be at work and so will my family. I'll just be on how. Yeah, that's scary. Thank you. Oh, hungry. Come on. Thank you. I was gonna wait for Redox to come back, but I'll say it again. Thank you for everyone who's done the VG Keys stuff, and I was so pleasantly surprised when I saw on Twitter Hungry's submission. I thought at first it was her commenting on Redox's, and then I was like, wait, Hungry did one? It was very exciting, because like, we hadn't really talked, or maybe I had forgotten that she played piano, but she did such a beautiful song from Ninja Gaiden. If you haven't watched it, you should go check it out. And I look forward to more of hers every week until we all die. Wonderful. Thank you. Well then you better listen. Listen, this is my stream, okay? I don't have to calm down. I'm perfectly calm, alright? Where do people get these 8-bit playlists? Jordy, I use... Oh, I don't remember the name of it. But you can just Google NES OSTs. You can find a bunch of sites that do it. Ahoy! What are we listening to? I can't hear it, sadly, but yeah. Okay, Little Nemo, yep. Wonderful game. You know Little Nemo, Nudes and Dudes? Really? Tell me about that. Oh, Jordy knows the topsy-turvy. Nice. A month? Throws the table. Well, I mean, I might have time to do it, but I gotta get this. I'm doing that convention in a month, so I gotta get this stuff. This is my priority. Thanks, Day. Yeah, those are really fun. I already have, so I already have the tune I'm gonna try to do for Thursday, but it's tricky. Like I'm not a great pianist. Like I used to play a lot more before, and I'm just getting back into it. But I love this song. I'm gonna try to do it justice. It's tricky. And then I thought of another one today that I'm really excited about. I'm gonna do the week after probably. And that's all I'll say. It's gonna be fun. No mention. Oh my gosh. You were crying, laughing in your house all day waiting. I felt bad because I was busy during the night, so I couldn't listen to it. So, King's Quest V is on the NES. There's a version of it on the NES. And I had played it years ago, and then Hungry streamed it. And I was reminded about this one tune in that game. It's when you go into the little village, and it's the worst sounding. The song isn't bad. It's the worst sounding. I don't know what they did when they recorded it, but it sounds like it's like wavering in and out of being in tune. It's just this awful, awful sound. So she recorded a version of it for me, and it's so special to me. So funny. I cracked up. I cracked up when I heard it. So thank you for that. Yeah. I love that you were like waiting, like pacing. When is he gonna hear it? You had that game as a kid. Yeah, it's a great game. It is tough. It's a beautiful game though, and has the OST in that is amazing. It's a weird game based off anime. Yep. That's true. Yeah, it's kind of a trippy game, but it's fun. I love it. It's classic kind of Capcom kind of stuff. You're grinning so hard right now, dude. It was so funny. And like as soon as it as soon as it started, I was like, I just started cracking up because I knew it. Because also during the Name That Kazoo that I do on Tuesday nights, I know she's waiting for me to do it, and I'm gonna do it, but I'm not gonna give her any sort of inkling as when I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna kazoo that tune, and if you don't get that point, Hungry, I'm gonna have to really seriously reconsider our friendship, because you better be on it. You better be on it when it happens. I don't think anyone else would get that anyway, so I don't think you're in any danger of losing that point, but you've been warned. Alright. Can I... Let's get in here a little bit. Alright, so how about... I'm hearing it now, I want you to know. The way I described it was, it's like a dead cat inside of a punctured bagpipe sack, whatever you call those things. It is just the worst sounding recording of a song I've ever heard in my life. And she said, like, 'cause as I said, it like kind of bends in and out of tune. She has one of those like benders on the keyboard, and she was like, I didn't have enough hands to do it. But if you can at some point, like, have your boyfriend or something help you and just do that, that would be something very wonderful. I don't know what I'm doing now. I really don't. But yeah, the one I did was from Xanadu. And it's like, oops. One of my favorite tunes, and I know it's one of Hungry's favorite tunes too, so I knew that she would enjoy that. I was trying to do it justice. It's such a beautifully sad, and yet there's like a glimmer of hope in that song. Because it's the tune that plays like after you die, basically. Hello, Colossal Crash. What's going on, buddy? How are you? How's your evening? Ever get to a point in a really good game that you just don't like, and you feel like never going back to it, even though it's a great game? It's just that one part. They probably used a theremin for that song or something, and had someone play it that doesn't know how to play the theremin. Sure. He will help me. Yes, he will. I don't read music. No, I do. I think we're the same. Didn't you say, like, I've learned how to read music at parts of my life, and I've practiced it a little bit, but I never kept up with it. So I just do things by ear. The way I'm playing these VG Keys songs is basically like, I know the music so well because I just love video game tunes and stuff. So I'll just sit down and kind of come up with my own little version of it with the correct chords, hopefully, and stuff, and the correct melody, of course, but a lot of it's just kind of like, you know, let me try to make it work and sound good with my skill set that I can pull off. So that's basically what I do. I love the Flower Garden. I think that's one of my favorite tunes in the whole game. He's a monster. You're a monster. Yeah, she totally beat it on stream and it was awesome. Just playing Ark and watching your stream. Got you. Yeah, sorry, I just popped in late last night, but I had to sleep. It was late. But glad to catch you for a few minutes. Mr. Wallcakes, hello. Good evening, sir. How are you? We play completely by ear. Sometimes I'll look at a piece to see what key it is in, at least. Need to lurk for a bit and do this work. Good luck, sir. Let us know if we can help you at all. Just say my name 3 times if you need me. Done. Okay, I think it's like well, it's not an either or thing, but like I respect people, like when I watch Red Ox play and she's just like flipping the pages and reading it, like that's, for me, I know it's possible. It's just like so much work and practice goes into that. That's crazy. Have you heard the new tool? I have not. Chocolate Chip Trip, which is basically just Danny Carey going ham on the drums for 5 minutes. I'll have to look it up. Oh, you stop, Hungry. Just stop it. Yeah, I can typically hear the key. I'm usually within like a half step or so. Yeah, I know I'm fortunate that way. I was either born with a good ear or I developed it as a kid. I'm not sure, but I can typically like find the key. I won't like, it's usually not like I'll just sit down at the piano and be like, boom, there it is, but if I play a couple notes, I'm like, note too high, too low, okay, there it is. I know where it is. I think I need to fix up this part of the tower. I'm basically just like fixing all this stuff that I messed up, which is fun. And the fun thing about this VG Keys thing is like there are so many tunes that I want to do. Like there's so many like game tunes that I love. So it's just fun to just sit down and figure them out. It's great. You know what might be fun too if like we get down the road a little bit, have someone request some tunes and we all do our own version of the same tune on a certain Thursday. That could be fun. Yeah, Jordy, I call Hungry the calm beast because she's like, oh, I'll try this NES game, but I won't beat it, and then it's like 3 in the morning, she's like, oh, I beat it. I did it. She tackles some of the toughest games, all while just like calmly chatting. Like she took down Bionic Commando a couple weeks ago. She did Nemo. Don't have her fool you. She's a beast in her own way. Luke is very sweet. That's very sweet, thank you. I don't know Death all the games. Come on. Come on. My chops are okay. Sending a few, okay. The whole album is a must listen though. Cool, man. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Hungry. Like, it's really like, for me, it comes down to like a memory game after a while. 'Cause it's like, okay, I figured that part out. Now let me work on this part. Okay, I figured that part out. But now, like, to remember everything, like what chord comes after that, and then that's the tricky part, you know, like, and recording it and trying to get it all in one take is a challenge. You request the theme to Doug. Is Nudes of Dudes here? I knew she would come back in after that. Yeah, that would be fun, right, Redox? Do you still have to practice at the ones you pick out by ear, or is it basically just there at your fingertips on demand? No, I have to practice it. Like, well, the first one I did Metroid, Kraid's Lair, the first one I did, and I had learned that years ago. So I knew it. I used to be able to play it okay, but it had been years. So, like, I just went into the studio and I was like, okay, let me try to bang this out. And it took me, like, an hour to get a good take of it. Because, like, if you don't, I haven't been playing on piano, so it's like, that's a very particular set of muscles that you're using, you know, and memory muscles and all that. So no, I have to, like, if I were to sit down right now, I would flub the Xanadu tune I just did 2 days ago. I have to kind of get back in the groove, you know, but I'm hoping that the more we do of these, that's the other secondary, like, benefit, is just getting back into the groove of playing piano, because I've missed it too. So hopefully it'll create, you know, a quicker picking up of the instrument and just being able to figure these things out and play them faster and better. I can stumble my way through a piece, but I need a lot of practice to get something to sound near perfect. Yeah, same. Doug is the worst. I'm gonna make a painting of Doug just for Nudes of Dudes, I think. That would be fun. Alright, what am I doing? Let's get back to this nonsense. I need to step back for a moment. Pardon me. I'm not gonna knock into the light again. Alright, I think I'm fairly happy with where the clouds are. I'm gonna, like, detail them out a little bit of shape to them. We're gonna touch up these highlights of, like, the sunrise kind of reflecting off of them. And I gotta work on the tower too. But before that, check this out. Blood orange with Meyer lemon. Where's EC Myers? He needs to see this. I don't know what a Meyer lemon is, but this is tasty stuff, kids. Alright? Boom. It's like ginger ale with blood orange. What the hell? It's Saturday night. Let's go crazy. I thought we were understanding of each other. I'm not sure I like this bad behavior coming from you. What? Because I said I was gonna do a Doug painting? It would be for you. You could throw darts at it or something. Just for you. This project has been a bit of a salvation for me because I was feeling so sad to drop a streaming day. Now I have a musical thing to do instead, and it's great. Awesome. You die a little bit every time you suggest Doug. Why do you do it to yourself, Droogie? Droogie, why is your name so close to Doug? That's interesting. Interesting. Alright, so what are we doing? We're gonna add a little bit of spice here and there, maybe. I have a thought. Let's add a little lightness into these clouds. So I was watching Sir HC play some Castlevania 2 last night. I didn't say his name 3 times, just twice. I mean, once. Can't count. Cool. Just a little lightness maybe in here. Talk about a good soundtrack, man. I love the songs in that game. Like, even, I love the town music. And that's good town music. Not like King's Quest V. The town music in Castlevania 2 is so cool. Yeah, I'd thought about doing a stream kind of like that, Red Ox. I would need a lot of time before I actually did it, but just to sit down like at a keyboard and just talk and try to figure some tunes out might be kind of fun. Ooh. Oh, Colossal, thank you for that gift to New the Dudes. Thank you so much, Colossal. And now, New the Dudes, you can use my Yanni emote, right? Isn't that how that works? Isn't that exciting for you? Welcome. I just got paint all over my. Look at me. I'm such an idiot. Look at this. Such a clod. God, I got paint everywhere. When I spin it that way, now you're interested. Or like throw those axes at it or something. So much love in the house. Yes, there she goes. Nice, Nudes. Use those emotes. Your favorite is Woodman from Mega Man 2? Now I'm thinking that. Your book's just arrived, my kid is sleeping, I'm trying to sleep, which means I can't play tomorrow. Oh. I'm sorry. Whoa, and look at that, Red Ox gets one too. Colossal, you generous son of a gun, you. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. I will yawn it up all over the place. Yeah, you will. Yeah, Woodman music. I was always partial to Bubble Man and Airman. But I'll tell you what tune is so good in that song is actually Quick Man. Because it's got those little like sound effects in it that sounds like something metallic or something, like the staticky. It's amazing. It's amazing what they did. Alright. I don't know what I'm doing. Now I got that song in my head. Alright, well let's try to do something dark and stormy over here. I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell it again because it's been a while. When I first got back into playing games, like retro stuff, my NES, I had this friend who I grew up with who we used to talk about Mega Man 2. We were obsessed with that game. Like when it came out, we were kids, you know, obsessed with it. And even like when we grew up, we would just talk about how good the music was and, you know, all the things that we all know. So after I got back into playing, I recorded, I was getting into like recording music on my computer, so I would take a mic and actually put it right next to the TV, and I recorded all the music into my editing software. And So I wanted to make like a souped up version of all the songs for him, like on a CD, so you could just like listen to it. So I did. But what I did was, and it's something that made me appreciate that music even more, I went in with my keyboard and I added the bass lines throughout the songs. So kind of just like beefed up the bass lines and beefed up the percussion in like all the songs. And just the bass lines in those songs are so cool. Like, amazing how well composed those songs are. And probably, well, I don't know about my favorite. I can't say my favorite, but the bass line in Metal Man is so freaking cool. It just moves so well. It's really, really cool. So yeah, and then when I gave it to him, I gave him the CD. And he would just drive around in his car blasting Mega Man 2 music out of his car. And that always makes me laugh, because he probably still does it from time to time. Freaking hilarious. Now that, my friends, is friendship. Yeah, Danny Carey is no joke, man. Enjoyed Flashman too. Flashman's great, totally great. Quickman, awesome. Yeah, yeah. Wild's Castle sounds like Iron Maiden. The first. That one. Mishmash with Beethoven. I think I've heard that too. Obsessed with Mega Man 2 is inappropriate. Yeah. When it comes to platformers, I'm pretty much into Metroidvania. So you're an exploratory kind of guy. Can we say that with some element of truth? You like the exploration. But yeah, Mega Man games, for the most part, are pretty incredible. From what I've played. I actually haven't played a ton of them. I played the first 4 on NES and Mega Man X I played too. That's it. So I just want to scrub in some color here just to kind of give the clouds a little more of a not so straight line here, you know? Still want it to look like it's kind of swooping up this way. We'll get to some of these highlights too afterwards. I'm coming close to the tower here, and I think I will be coming in just to kind of... I think I want to make that tower just a little, like the highlights on the tower a little brighter, just a little tiny little bit. I'm gonna go crazy here. If anyone had Mega Man Beethoven music for the love of God, send it to me. I think I've heard that. I'm sure you can find it just on YouTube. Have we talked about, Redox, do you like pictures at an exhibition, Smirsky? I love that whole concert. My dad used to listen to it when I was a kid. It's one of my favorites. Still send it to me. Give. So much hugging. They look like little huggers. Little creepy huggers. That's why you like them. They're kind of creepy and buggy. I'm sorry, nudes. I'm sorry. You know, joking with you. So Drugi, when are they saying it's supposed to hit where you are? Did you say like Wednesday or something like that? Because yeah, my family's down like pretty south Florida, and they were getting ready for it to come like tomorrow night, Monday. Don't go too crazy with the grouping here. Alright, I gotta step away here. They're not creepy. I mean, why are they hugging each other? They're the same thing. It's like they're like twins that hug all the time, which is just creepy and gross. How dare you? They're cute. I'm sneaking down to my mailbox to get my music books. Do it! That same guy, Walt Ribeiro, does other orchestral arrangements, Dr. Wiley being one of the other top ones, which is why I was confused. Okay. I was on the west side of Florida when I lived there. The west side. It's give and take energy. Sir, I didn't say your name 3 times, so what's the deal? What's the deal? Alright, let me stand back here, see what's going on here. Alright, so here is the issue. I don't like this curvaceousness here. Because it looks like this whole thing, like it looks like it's too obvious, like, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Here's what I think I want to do is like, just cheat these clouds up a little bit higher, which is kind of what I had before, so I fucked it up again. What are you gonna do? So if I can just... Okay, I got an idea. Just bear with me. Okay. Alright. I mean, I'm liking that better. Just shape-wise. Can't press too hard because it just gets rid of the paint anyway. Take care, Lip. Have a good night. I hope to hear some piano from you soon. But thanks for hanging. Have yourself a good night. See you soon. Songs up. Alright, sir. Come on back. Come on. Sir works the same way as my dog. All I have to do is think of her name 3 times when she appears. That's cute. That's cute. Cirque du Soleil. Now tiptoeing to mailbox. Be right back. Do it. Just do it. Right. Let me see this. Right, so yeah, I like this better. It's almost like it's just wah, like that, and it doesn't seem so obvious. Like if this part's down here, then it looks like it should be down here too, but I don't want it there because it's in the front of the tower and it looks too obvious, like I'm just trying to like, nah. Do you know what I'm saying? Does anyone know what the hell I'm talking about? It's okay if you don't. I barely understand what I mean. It's fine. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'll tell you what we can do is touch up those trees over here because they got messed up. We don't want messed up trees, after all. Okay. So this will be the last stream with this painting. I don't know what I'm going to do next Saturday. I mean, I'll paint something, but I'm not sure what. I thought about doing actually just a non-gaming painting, because there's this one painting that I'd like to make. I've been thinking about it. You guys know like the water towers that are like on top of building tops? They're all over the place here. And there's something very interesting about them. And I thought about trying to paint one, like a scene. So I thought about if I have nothing else to do, I might just tinker around with that for the stream. Might be fun. We'll have fun whatever we do. We'll think of something. Okay. Bionic Commando? Are you just, is that the music playing? Make a suggestion. I think a Sonic scene would look great. There are some really cool backgrounds from Sonic, aren't there? Yeah, if you've got suggestions, feel free to like DM me on Twitter with like an image or something. I'd love to see some ideas. I'm down with that. Doom playing? Yeah, no problem. I think of you so often playing through games. So many beautiful scenes. Yeah, I think of that too while I'm playing. I'm like, ooh, look at that waterfall. And such. But that's very sweet of you, thank you. Way too French. These little horn things on the side of the tower, they need some help. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I was sorry. I mean, I wasn't sorry because the tournament was fun, but I didn't get to do any more Zelda Outlands on Wednesday night because that was a long night. But we'll get back to it this Wednesday night, which that I'm really enjoying. Okay, that's better. Good. Good. Could even like highlight these. Yeah, okay. I'm having an idea. I'm having idea. Weevil spleen. Yes. How are you, Sue? Thank you. Thank you. Weevil is a huge Shovel Knight fan, so that means a lot. Thank you, buddy. Working on it. Just trying to, you know, get these clouds to do things that I want them to do. And I think we're getting closer. Think. Hang on. Huge! So excited for the DLC, yeah. When is it due to come out again? God, this light, man, like, it couldn't be, like, don't freak out on me, guys, don't freak out, I know I'm moving this. It couldn't be, like, the glare couldn't be in a worse spot right now. I can't see what the heck I'm doing. Let me try to move this light away. That kind of helps a little bit. You guys can still see that, right? Whoops, oh. Okay, so you guys can see like about there. Alright. I think that is okay. So, alright, so what am I doing here? I'd like to just smooth this area out a little bit more, I think. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I can just start working on the highlights a little bit. Just kind of like... I'm gonna stop talking. I don't know. I don't know what my thoughts are, and I don't know how to articulate them anyway. So I'm just gonna, whatever. A super ghost? Is the lighting like so the ghostliest? Yeah, I'm not sure what that means, but I hope it's a good thing. And I know I have to redo that little cross on the top there too. Do that after. Like glowing. It's the light. I actually hate this kind of light. It's very like fluorescent light kind of thing. You know, like when you go into an office building and they use those awful like halogen lights in the ceiling. Ugh. It's kind of like that, so it's not very pleasant. Weeble Spleen, do you play piano? Random question, but question nonetheless. So I want the shape to be like that generally. They're a little overexposed. They're getting washed out and I have a bit of glow. Oh, my hands? I do not. I used to play guitar and trombone. Okay. Audio Eric, what's up, man? Thank you so much, buddy. Working on it. Trying to find our way through this, but appreciate that, pal. How are you tonight? Alright, so what I'm gonna do, so my highlight color, so I'm thinking this orangish highlight color should really be like more over here. And maybe a touch here, but I want these clouds to have a bit of a different highlight. Yeah, I hope you're doing well, Eric. Always a pleasure to see you, buddy. Looking forward to getting back to more King's Quest on Tuesday. Trying to make some more progress. But I mean, last week, I'm surprised. We actually found one of the 3 big treasures I gotta find. So that's exciting. Game is ridiculous. I'm waiting for the moment to realize that I've soft locked the game and I can't continue, and I'll have to start over the whole thing again. But even if that were to happen, at least now I know generally. I mean, now I know, like, when I walk into a screen, I'm like, okay, that's where the pebbles are, or that's where this is. I can just go through and grab stuff, you know? Hope. It's just like the order of things might get a little hairy. That's my fear. Bring this down. Just mix in over there. Hey, Audio Eric, are you going to be at Retro World Expo in Hartford? I don't know if I asked you that, but that would be awesome if you're going to go. It'd be sweet to meet you in person. Careful. That looks a little smoother. Yo, B Crones. Good morning, sir. I was wondering if you're gonna stop by. How you doing, pal? How's it going? Hope things are looking up for you, buddy. Alright. I think that's okay. I know you probably can't see what I'm doing. Too much over here. Okay. Game room is nearly finished. I just have the capture card to set up. We've been putting it off because channeling all the HDMI is going to be a pain. You guys are like pros, huh? Jesus. Jesus. Finally took the plunge today and bought a Switch. Oh my goodness. Congratulations. Congratulations. You were putting cables through the walls. Yeah, we got some pretty good progress last week, Eric. It was fun. Oh, your big win. Oh, were you there? I wasn't sure like who was watching and stuff, so yeah, that was a ball, man. Yeah, thanks for watching. That was ridiculous. I still don't believe that I won that thing. I know the Deviant will be there, sir. I know like Russ Lyman will be there, and Dongled, Mike Tendo, Rewind Mike. I'm not sure like people that I know. I you know, a couple more maybe I'm forgetting, but that's pretty much it, I think. I've never played the... Whoa. Whoa. What are you doing? Did you see that? My easel just relaxed itself without even asking me if it could do so. Alright. Yeah, never played the arcade version, B-Crones, no. I don't know if I've ever seen it, actually. The new books are good? Nice. Hanging in there? Good, man. Good to hear. Yeah, it should be fun, Sir HC. It'll be... like... I got easel ghost, yeah. It's the ghost! It's my ghost hands. Yeah, I mean, last year was awesome. Like, Rewind Mike was super sweet, and I met the other guys, and it was cool, but I was still just like, I don't know anyone. This is the first time I'm ever doing anything like this. So now it'll be fun, I think, to go back and, you know, kind of revisit some of the people I met there last year, and it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Alright. So, now, what I was saying was, put in some highlights around here of just like not so much orange. Whoops, I don't need that. More just like lighter blue, just like in the morning, like when the old sun's coming up, you know. When the old rooster's singing his tune. We've all been there. We know what that's like. At the moment, I do not plan to be going to the expo, but if you can find the time, it would be fun to go. If you can find the time. Looks like a great time. Would love to shake your hand, sir. Oh man, likewise, likewise. It's a good expo if you're looking for a fun one. I've been going a couple years. All right, so let's put in a little bit of the old highlights here. Yeah, I went a couple times when it was down in another town in Connecticut, which I actually kind of liked better. It was smaller, it was more intimate. This one last year was in a much bigger space, but way more convenient for me because it's right in Hartford, and my sister lives very close by, so I could just kind of chill there. But this year, she won't be around that weekend, so I mean, she was a huge help last year, but it should be okay. Alright, can you guys, I don't know if you, can you see what I'm doing here? I hope you can see this. Just adding some highlights to these clouds. Might be a little too bright. I'm gonna add a little more blue. Ultramarine blue, if you will. Big crew, that's awesome. Yeah, it should be fun, man. Dude, your first new cover was great. Thank you, buddy. Add highlights to hide your age. Add highlights. Right. I wish I could go get out from that one. It's not super far, but I don't get a lot of time off. Yeah, that would be awesome too. Someday, hungry. Someday, I'll get to shake your hand as well. That would be really fun. Alright, I have to think about the shape of what I want to do here. Can't see. Can you not see this? Someday. You can see this, can't you? Or is it too high? I don't know. Thing is, I have to hold this forward because the glare for me is really bad. I can't see what I'm doing. Honda Civic, 2003 Honda Civic. That's a heck of a model. You are welcome anytime in my stream with that model. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing tonight? See, I feel like these are already too bright. I gotta tone this down here. We are missing a lot. It's all good. It's a great year. Heck yeah. Russ came to last year and it was really fun to say hi in chat. And he's a good kid. Good guy. Yeah, he was very friendly. He was walking around with like a camera and taking something. He like took video of my paintings and stuff and the prints and stuff, and like we did a little like kind of interview. It was really, really kind of him. Trying just to cool these down a little bit. I think these are a little bit much. Right. I'll tell you what, since Sir is having a hissy fit over this, I'll work on this. You can see this, right? Will that make things better for you, Sir HC? Jesus. I'm hyped for Shovel Knight Dig. Yes, I don't think you are alone. I was the year the best car came into existence. How did you find this stream, Honda Civic? I'm curious. Were you just looking for Shovel Knight stuff, or? Alright, so let me... This needs to be a little bit lighter. Okay, there we go. We're missing the highlights. Sorry, said. So I just want to nail them right underneath those dark areas there. Use my ghost hands real quick, if you don't mind. You know what I want to do before I put this on? It wasn't a big deal. Yeah, and I love art. Awesome, dude. Well, thanks. Thank you for popping in. I want to make it a little darker on this line first, and then, because honestly, you want to get some good contrast here. Just gonna add a little purple into these guys here. And then once these are in, I'll go back and highlight to make them pop a little bit extra. We want the pops, you know? Yo, pops. I'm staring, I'm staring. You keep stirring that sauce. You're trying to become an artist, but I suck. What kind of art? And why do you say you suck? What kind of stuff you wanting to do? Share your story, please. And that's when a car drove into the chat. I love that your name is Honda Civic. It's great. Not too much. Okay. Keyleth sauce. See, I mentioned the sauce. I'm stirring. You shut up and keep stirring that sauce. How you doing, Keyleth? So nice to see you. How's it going? Cero miedo? Zero shit? What is this? Oh, zero fear. I was thinking mierda. What's up? How are you? I want to do like sketches and stuff. My dream job is definitely a concept art. Okay. Sarah Miedo too as well. I was summoned by Sauce. You totally were. You have something to tell me? Tell me, please. And Honda. Are you doing the art? Are you just wanting to do it and don't know where to start, or have you started, or where are we at in this process? Okay. I was watching wrestling tonight and my favorite team speaks Spanish, and I could understand some things they said because of me. Well, because of Paco, really. Can you give some examples of what they were saying? I will laugh. If this is the case, that's very funny. Alright, so now that those darks are in there, let's pop a little bit of highlight over here. Just a tad. I gotta be careful around here because this tower I don't want to mess up. Verga? The announcers were like, we're not translating that, and I was like, oh, I know what they said. Okay, puta, good, okay. This is very predictable. Hungry is so predictable of her love of that word. I am doing it. I bought a couple books which teach anatomy for drawing, and I try to practice every day before I go to bed. That's awesome. Honestly, what's huge for me, and what has been, is just YouTube. Like, there's so much stuff on YouTube. And those books are great, but all the stuff on YouTube of just like the anatomy stuff, like I kind of try to get into that too. I think there's one dude, Jazza. Have you ever heard of him? It's like Drawing with Jazza, Jazza. He's like this Australian guy. Really nice, has a ton of content all about drawing characters and body shapes and the body, you know, the human body and the structure and things like that. So that's a huge source of help, I think, for getting started with any kind of art. So I would suggest that. I land like a meteor up in here, very amped. The highlights on these clouds, nice. Okay, Jazzy, you know I'm okay. Yeah, I actually struggle a lot with like anatomy and forms. So, you know, like, what am I trying to say? You know, human and anatomical things. Like, it's just, luckily it's not really what like drives me, and like I love landscape stuff, so I love nature, and this is more suited for me, but I would at some point like to get better at painting that kind of stuff. It's difficult. It's difficult. It takes a lot of practice, but you can do it. If you want to do it, just do it, you know? Now I'm making it sound easier than it is, but if it's something you really want to do, gotta do it. I don't want Sir HC yelling at me that he can't see this, but probably can't see this. Strudel stream. Strudels with doodles. Who doesn't love baked goods? I'm with you, Eric. I am all about strudels, pastries, almond croissant. Oh my god, those are like just the greatest things ever, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna maybe switch over to a smaller brush, and we're gonna start working in more like the orangey colors into these clouds, I think. I gotta take a look at this. He doesn't use his eyeballs. Yeah, it's great when you come in key. Because honestly, the rest of these people, boring. I'm kidding. I love you all. He seriously floated the idea, and I am promoting the hell out of it. What? Oh, the strudel stream. What's up, Musty Hobbit? How's it going, buddy? This is like Bob Ross, but as a Twitch streamer, and it's great. Thank you, Honda Civic. I hope you enjoy it. I stream gameplay too. I do Tuesday nights. I do like stuff on my computer. Right now, I'm in the middle of King's Quest, the first King's Quest, which is an old parser game. Point and click sort of thing, whatever. And then Wednesday, I do NES stuff on my television. I play games on my television. I'm in the middle of Zelda Outlands right now, which is a hack of the original Zelda. All right, let me stand back. Can someone go downstairs and tell my neighbor's dog? Shut up. One moment, please. Oh my god. Tallulah's here. She says hi, she says bye. Okay. She's not so thrilled about that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, we're getting somewhere here, I think. Those lines are a little too liney, but it's okay. I'll work on them after the stream too. If you'd like to follow me on Twitter, I will put up pictures of this completed piece right hand side of your screen. You can find my handle, as they call it. Hold up. Is it your birthday? Guys, I'm gonna be very honest with you. It is not my birthday. But for some reason, on Twitter, like T-Belly and Cabot's birthday is today. I don't know how they think it's my birthday too. It's not my birthday. But it was very sweet of them to wish me a happy birthday, even if it's not my birthday. But no, it's not my birthday. Loud doggy, oh my god. I don't want to start the whole dog-cat debate again. I really don't. I just don't get why people have small yappy dogs. If you have one, I don't judge you. Just don't live next to me. Please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night. Okay, so let's add in, we're gonna put in a little orangishness over here. So let's take this color that we've already got. Shut up. I'm gonna add a bit of orange to this. Just shut up, dog. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh my god. Like, how can you just listen to that all the time? Come on. How you doing, Musty? How's your evening, sir? That's really bright. But, I mean, it is right over where the sun is coming up, I guess, so. Wow, easy, buddy, easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Baked goods sound amazing, but can't have any. I'm sorry. Is that what that sound is? Do you hear the dog? Yeah. If you're hearing a little yap, then yes, Weevil, that's the dog. Well, let's sing him a happy birthday tune. No. Sounds like monsters in the basement. Start pounding the floor. Bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum ba dum bum bum boom boom. Kitty, Tallulah, yep. Bye, Tallulah. She was not having it. Well, happy unbirthday. I appreciate that. I will accept. Thank you so much. And happy unbirthday to everyone in the stream. I assume, unless it's someone's birthday, feel free to let us know. And we can wish you a happy actual birthday. Might be fun. And so down here, the might get a little more intense, so I might mess with that color a little bit more. So how about I add a little more orange. And down here it's like you know what I'm saying? Like that, it's like boom. Like, yeah, we see you, son. We're reflecting you. Something like this. I don't know. Yeah, I assumed it was because of the Facebook thing, and I think the same thing happened last year. And I was like, not my birthday, but thanks. Your birthday's in 3 weeks. Happy early birthday to you, Mr. Honda. Or Miss Honda, I don't know. Shouldn't assume. Party at Ren's, let's bring strudel. Do it. Yes, hungry, yes. Yeah, I just said the same thing. Yeah, it happened last year too. Sir HC, go back to lurking. And again, if we can help you out, you let us know. That's right, when you started following me, you're like, hey, happy birthday to this new guy. And I was like, nope. A monster in a metal dungeon from here. Yikes. If he can go along with the Life Force music, it's not that bad. Okay. You're in Minnesota right now? Minnesota is a lovely state. It's beautiful. You remember being fooled. What did I get for my birthday? I got blood orange and Meyer lemon ginger ale. And there's a little bit left. I'm gonna cheers, everyone. Thanks everyone for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Here's to another year of ginger ale and painting and love. Cheers. Bottoms up. Isn't that an enormous mall? Mall of America. Oh yeah, that's like the biggest mall in the world, right? Isn't there like a roller coaster inside of it? Please call me Honda. Mr. Honda is my father. Okay, we'll stick with Honda. November, eh? Interesting. Interesting. I'm October myself. And it happens to be, I think it's my favorite month actually. I don't know if it's because I was born then, but I really do enjoy it. Alright, maybe just a touch here and there of a little bit of orangish here, and this, and these guys here too, because I mean, hey, look at that, right? So what are you doing in Minnesota there, sir? Mr. Hobbit? I shouldn't actually say I have experience in Minnesota, I really don't, but I've flown through there several times going to Montana. And it looked really pretty. It looked very, like, as you're like taking off and landing, like the greenery, it's very green, very lush, which I like. It's really lovely. This is not the brush I should be using. 2 or 3 roller coasters and a log flume ride. That's bonkers. Back, B. Crones. Welcome back, sir. Yeah. Things are going to sleep. The leaves are getting nice and crunchy and it's sweating. I adore it and want to be associated. Hungry, I'm so with you. One of my favorite nature things is like being outside in the snow. Like I remember when I was a kid, after it would snow, I would go out in our yard and just like fall into the snow and just lay there, and like it's so quiet, just an occasional like a blowing of wind, but that's it. That is magic stuff there, my friends. Visiting good friends and the extended weekend gave us the extra time we'd need. Awesome, dude. Hope you have a ball. One of my sisters lives like 20 minutes from the Mall of America. Okay. November is now Hungry's month. It's not as much fun as you think having a birthday in the fall. Why not? And why is there a fish there? Going to try and call it a night. Gotta try to sleep. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you so much, Weeble. We'll see you soon, man. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging. Love November. Winter quiet is real amazing, yeah. Also, you can negotiate with your parents to combine your birthday and holiday gift haul into one. Yeah, I love snowstorms. Like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? Like that first snowfall, and just like, it's just magical. I love snow. I love winter. We're gonna have to touch up this tower. Maybe we'll do that next. Need to step back. Okay, We're so happy wearing floppy hats, dresses with scarves and leggings, but no pumpkin spice lattes. But lovers always come and lovers always go, and no one's really sure who's letting go today. Okay. I couldn't find it, and there it was. Okay. I'm gonna touch these up a little bit more here. Thanks for getting November Rain in my head. Appreciate that. I mean, as usual, I'll probably have to come back and do a lot of this off stream. I will have to. I have to get this done by like Tuesday. So, if I'm even gonna use this version, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. Well played. I'm only happy when it rains. That is garbage. I love garbage. Alright, are we all just doing song titles now? Then I start to complain when there's no rain. Amy hit the Counting Crows. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I like Counting Crows. Adam Jurwitz, isn't that their singer? I love his voice. He has such a great, unique voice. My ideal birthday is watching The Office, Parks and Rec all day. Does it have to be your birthday? Can that just be any day? Yeah, that's my, yeah, okay, I got you. Kane comes in with a sub, you son of a gun. What's up, Kane? Welcome, thank you so much, buddy, appreciate it. We do PNR trivia whenever there's one in town, nice. Back when I was a hair farmer, I was told several times that I looked like Shannon Hoon from Blind Melon. He was a handsome guy there, Pete Crones. I talk in lyrics at work a lot and most don't catch on. It amuses me in meetings. Nice. I am not doing songs. Do them! You're going to bed, hungry? Stir it, okay. Have a good night, hungry. Have a wonderful evening. Rest well. We'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow night. I will see you on streaming tomorrow night. And Monday night. I'm sure I'll be around for both. I think I'll be around for both, so. Thanks for hanging. We'll see you soon. Alright. Oh my god. This painting, man. I'm happy with it, but I don't know what to think about all this nonsense. I really don't. I'm wondering if I should I used to wear my hair in a braid and it got super long. Apparently some kids who came to the library had a name for me, Princess Hair. Oh, thank you, B. Crones. Yeah, that was another thing that came out of the blue this week. It was funny, like, I think I followed them on Twitter or something, and then it was like the next day, I was like, what? Yeah, I was the streamer of the week, so I was happy. I was like, thank you, it's very nice. Thank you very much for that. Sometimes I would drape the braid around the counter so I could grab it. Thanks to Cab, I've been able to record some gameplay videos. Nice. Why thanks to Cabot? What did he do for you? I should let down my hair and the books you requested. Alright. See if we can find a good... I'm gonna try to highlight the tower again. Again. And I met the President of the United States again. It's a combination... Because there's like some green in this tower. So it's a combination, I'm just mixing green, which is a hooker's green, if you want to know the name, and cobalt blue, and whites. Titanium white, for those of you keeping score at home. So let me see if I can get a good amount of this paint here. Are y'all gonna get Showdown? Showdown? I read Smackdown at first. I was like, what? Did you talk about your big competition yet? Reflections. I spoke a bit about it. I think Audio Eric was mentioning that he watched and that he enjoyed it and it was exciting. It was weird because I didn't know who was watching. Okay, here we go. Once in a while, I was watching a bit of the stream, like in the chat between, like when I wasn't playing. So I knew, like, I saw like Hungry was chatting and Red Ox was there and Sir HC was there. But reflections, I mean, I'm still shocked. I don't know. Every round in that thing, I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm gonna lose. Because like I had it in my mind, so well, I won't talk about certain things because I know that you want to play that game, Keela. So I won't spoil anything. I'm just trying to highlight this little ring. These things are so cool on this tower. But I had the idea, like, basically there are ways to do it fast that I was trying to learn, and I just felt like everyone was going to do it faster than me. Like, that's just how I always feel in races and whatever. And if you guys know Nefarious West, we were paired up in the second pairing, and I know that he knows that game and he's good at it. So, and I won. It was best out of 3 each time. I won the first one, but then he won the second one. And when he won the second one, I was like, I think he's gonna beat me. Because he did this one thing that you can do something very fast, and I didn't get it. So I was like, well, that was fun. This is over. But then, I guess that was the closest one, me and Wes. And he actually said after the competition, he was like, man, it would have been awesome if we were like in the finals together, because like that was a really close thing. And I was like, yeah, you're totally right. And I landed this one punch on Piston Honda that had I not, I would have lost, no question. So when I landed that, I was like, oh man, that was very lucky. After that, the next 2 rounds, both times I was like, I'm gonna lose. Like, I'm like, there's no way. And then that guy, I forget what his name was, but he kind of like bowed out. He kind of threw in the towel because I don't know if he screwed up or what, but I didn't know what was going on. Right. And they were like, nope, he threw in the towel. You move on. I was like, are you serious? And then the final, they were all making fun of me because I wasn't listening to my headset because I was just focusing on the fight. And the guy, if you get knocked out, you just lose. And he got knocked out, but I didn't know because I'm not watching. I'm just playing my game. So I'm like continuing to play, and they're like, "All right, you can stop playing. You won this round." But I couldn't hear them, so I just kept playing. So I guess that was kind of funny for people to see that. And they're like, "Stop." It was like Forrest Gump, actually. They're like, "Stop running." They're like, "Stop fighting Macho Man. It's over." But no, all in all, super fun experience. Never expected to win that thing, but it was exciting. What can I say? A lot of fun. Alright, so I'm just kind of sparkling up a little bit here and there. When Luke was born, I whacked off my hair to chin length because he kept grabbing it as a baby, and then I grew it out until Shannon was born, and then I remembered it was okay to get regular haircuts. So that was a good reminder, I guess. What I'm about to tell you is true. I have not had a haircut in 10 years? Is that true? Oh wait, yeah, you said it was true. Recommend apps for gameplay recording since he and I both play a lot of emulators on our phones. Okay. Ended up doing a vid screen, seeing how long take to feed fun. Okay. That was nice of him. That's nice. So are you gonna start putting out content or what, Kane? It was a really good tournament. And didn't they just announce it's Turtles in Time? I think I just saw for next month. Yeah, it's a shame, Key, that you couldn't watch. Key really wants to play that game. She didn't want to be spoiled on it, so you understand that. Censoring spoilers. Yeah, I won't say anything. People knew back in the day, or times I come here. Freak out. Why, you had long hair? The same color and everything? Same thickness? When we walked together, joined the braids to the campus convenience store to buy a double mint gum. No, you didn't. Did you really? Of course you did. Your hair could never hold a braid. Punch-Out is such a great game, yeah. They're like, Ren, stop. Houston, they literally were. They were like, alright, Renaissance, you can stop playing now. You won this round. And just like this awkward silence and just like, boop, boop, you know, like the fights keep in. They're like, Ren, can you hear me? I'm like, no, I don't think you can hear us. No. Sorry. The war is over, you can come home. No. Did I have victory ice cream? No. You know, the funny thing was, I didn't realize how long that tournament was going to take. So I didn't get dinner or anything. I was actually thinking like I'll be able to stream some Outlands after it's over because it started at 8:30 and I hadn't done one of these before. And I didn't know how long it was going to take. So like there I was at 1 a.m. playing the final round. I hadn't eaten dinner. I was starving. So no, I don't think I had ice cream, but I had cereal and like a banana or something, and I went to sleep. It sucked. I was starving. I tried blindfold Punch-Out once a few years ago. Did better than I thought I would. How far did you get? TMNT4, yeah. I should be doing Ghouls and Ghosts pretty soon. Nice, dude. I want to play that again too. I'm gonna do Super Nintendo stuff in the near future, I think. Maybe some of me playing one RPG, one adventure event again. Maybe Xanadu, but he's already dead. Yeah, it was funny. That was by far the longest ever, right? By a couple hours, jeez. I know Capsule J has done phone streaming, so if you need help, he could offer tips. That's nice. Crispix and Cinnamon Lives, you better believe it. You better believe it. You got King Hippo blindfolded first time, I'll try. I don't know if... You know what was really fun when I was like working up to this tournament? I don't know if I like figured a couple things out. Well, I know I figured one thing out, which I was a little proud about. I didn't know how to get some, well, key... This isn't really a spoiler, but you know, you can like hit up to punch up, or you don't hit anything and you punch at the gut. So I didn't realize you could kind of fake out fighters sometimes. Maybe you don't want to listen to this. I don't know, Key, but you've been warned. It'll take about 15 seconds. I'm going to start now. So you can hold up when you approach and they'll block up, but then you can let go real quick and then you hit them and you hit them in the gut because they're unguarded. It doesn't work for all of them, but that's how you get some stars here and there. And then for King Hippo, I don't really think I figured anything out here because it wasn't always consistent, but he just is so random with when he's gonna let you, you know, punch him in his gut, whatever. But I was doing this thing where like when he would come in from his intro, you know, his little song that he does and he opens his mouth, I would hit down every time he opened his mouth. I don't know why, I just tried silly things like that. And it seemed to make it more times than not a really fast fight. Like he would just, you know, not fake me out too much. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if that's true or not, but I started doing it just as more of a mental thing, like I gotta do it this time because it worked that one time. But yeah. So let's just highlight a bit more here. So, okay, I gotta do that cross is what I gotta do, which is gonna be tricky because it's so small. So small. Just gonna hit these spires a little bit. Okay. And I'm dotting these highlights a bit so it kind of looks like a tiled sort of area on the tower, you know what I mean? Alright, so let's try. I mean, I can't even see that stupid cross now. Wave when you're done with spoilers. We're done. Yeah, I didn't eat. I was so hungry. It was crazy. I was glad I lost in the first round. I had a good night's sleep. Yeah, I didn't. You punch and punch out. Don't tell her. So I'm kind of inactive. I'm on the last level of a game and it's really difficult and I'm super focused. What's the game there, Honda? Muted. Does anyone do Crystal since I wanted to start one of them? Not farmed, I just farmed enough goals. Okay. He's done. King Hippo all RNG. There's no way to manipulate it as far as I know. Maybe I discovered it, sir. Maybe. I didn't, but it was a mental thing. The guy after King Hippo, isn't that Great Tiger? I remember when I was a kid I played it in Great Tiger when he would fly around the ring. for some reason it was hard to get through that. Tile, yes, good. Hey, Trista, how you doing? A little shingle work up there, maybe? Who knows? How are you doing tonight? I talked to Ren while he was waiting for the final round. He was like, I haven't eaten. Oh God, what do I do? It was rough, yeah. They want to, well, this one, Kane, can you see it? You can actually go camping in this one. You got a little fire there. Sir HC, you're gonna retire. Have a wonderful night, dude, and we'll see you soon. Are you gonna play more Simon's Quest tomorrow? Captain Toad, the game overall is easy, but the last level was Captain Toad. I don't know that. Your Switch box came today. Sweet. All right, let me see if I can do this. Wow, I gotta get this so very flat. Like I gotta get this little brush very flat. Alright, so I may get in the way here. I mean, again, this is so small, it's probably not going to be noticed anyway, but I like the details, what can I say? I think I'm fine with that, because that little point just lets you, it has the indication, as Bob Ross might say, that there is a point, which there is, of that left-hand cross. Since I've got the color mixed, I might just pop in a little bit here and there still. I love this color, this is cool. That should just be a straight line. Oh, dog, shut up. Please, shut up. Should be some here too, right? So we're saying the light is coming from the left-hand side. Okay. I mean, I think that's as good as I can get it. My Ponzi people, what's up, sir? Thank you. Oh my gosh, am I getting raided here? What's going on? Gunstar, welcome, sir. Welcome. How's it going, man? Feeding the cat. Tell Venus we said hello. You're gonna finish it tomorrow. Yeah, you will. You better. I know he's already gone, but... One more mansion. Good. Kept calling it dungeons. It's like amateur. Oh. When you come home, the cat had dinner. Don't believe her lies. Nice. Thank you so much, Gunstar. How you doing tonight, man? How's it going? What's up, Mudu-sama? How are you this evening? Nice to see you. Gargan, there he is. Painting is looking mighty fine. Thank you, man. Congrats on 400 again tonight. Very nice. Can't stay long. I just want to bring people over. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. I don't know. Did you raid me? You must have raided me or something, but I appreciate it. Whatever you've done. Thank you so much. Have yourself a great night. I'll catch you soon, dude. Now to figure which ports are what on this switch box. Yeah. Work is looking fantastic. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. I think we're getting close to being done with this, I think. Yeah, just pretty much at this point, I'm just trying to pick out little things, little tiny details, and just get it done. But for the most part, I think it's pretty much where it's gonna be at. Let me back up. Let me back up real quick. Yeah. I still might mess with the clouds a little bit, but I think I'm not gonna do any more tonight, but we can just hang out and chat for a little bit. Oh man, what should we talk about? Keeglyph, you're always good with this, so what are we gonna talk about? I need a snack, actually. No, I'll wait. I'm gonna have cereal, I think. I'm gonna have some cereal when I get off the stream. But yeah, I think for the streaming purposes, I think this is it. I'm done with this guy. So I'm not sure what version I'm gonna make the prints out of, if it's gonna have clouds or it's not gonna have clouds, but stay tuned for that. We'll figure it out. Figure it out together. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's sit around the fire with a shovel and a chat. I think that sounds so perfect. Yeah. Should we talk about... Let me think. I can bust out... Let me see, I gotta follow up. The Mollusk with 2 Ks is following. Thank you for the follow if you're here, Mollusk. Appreciate that. Yeah. We can talk about the next painting. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I do these every Saturday night if you're just joined in from the raid or the host. I'm going to be at a convention in about a month. Actually, just a little bit less than a month up in Connecticut. If you're in the area, it's the Retro World Expo. It's a very nice convention. I make prints of all the paintings I make and I'll be selling those there. So I got to finish this one and I got another one I'm going to touch up. And so hopefully I will be ordering those on Tuesday. That's my goal. But I do these painting streams every Saturday night, so next Saturday night, I'm not sure if I have an idea for what the next one's going to be. Or I might just do a non-gaming painting just for fun and just to hang out and just chat. But I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about. What to talk about, Alan? Sure, all the topics. I'm putting the pressure on you. So I was saying before earlier that we have these water towers all over New York, and I just think they're really cool looking. So I was thinking of painting something like this. If we can see this. Hopefully you can. And sort of like the sun's going down sort of time, get some nice clouds going through it. Just pretty much just like this, have like the tree kind of frame it a little bit. But I love these things. They're interesting objects, so I think shading it and stuff could be fun. So that's an idea. We could do that. I know I have other paintings I'd like to do from games. I just haven't given it a ton of thought. Aren't water towers so cool? Yeah, totally. What's up, B-Crones? Welcome back. I've been wanting to do something from Ghosts and Goblins too. I always loved the third level with the blue bricks, and there's a door at the end. You have the little crenellations up there, and I love crenellations. Those are my favorites. You know what else I love? Those airplane light towers that fade their red lights in and out really slowly. Yeah. It's very soothing, right? I think when lights have that rhythm, it's a very, very soothing thing. Yeah. Let's talk about soothing things. I have one. When you're sleeping next to a road, and like it's the middle of the night and it's super quiet, but you hear a car slowly approaching, and then the sound of it passing, and then the sound fading off. Isn't that so soothing? I love that too. It's strange that it's so soothing because usually red lights are like anxiety inducing. Yeah, see that? Right? That's a great something about like the, what is it, like it's like a rhythm. It's like just like with the light, it's like the frequency of something like that. If it's slow and it's like a wave, you know, it's very comforting or something. Semi-main street growing up, and I loved the sound of cars driving by in the rain or the snow. Yeah, or like a snow plow, when you hear that like crunching against the snow and the road below it. That's a great sound. Okay, so what other games? Ghosts and Goblins, maybe. You know what? Let me grab my list. If you guys are a fan of the Name That Kazoo game, this is my actual list I'm going to show you so far. So if I'm trying to think of a song to kazoo, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, Tuesday nights I do Name That Kazoo. I kazoo an NES tune from a game, and people in the chat have to put the name of the game, and they get a point. First one to 3 wins. But so, yeah, this is what I use to be like, shit, what song do I play now? But now I can look at this and try to think of a painting or a scene or something. Bionic Commando. Wes was talking about doing the end screen of the big explosion. That could be cool. I cannot sleep in quiet places now. I have to have something on like a fan. Yeah. A lot of people have that. They need like the white noise. Late night cereal is soothing. What can't I do? I can't do a lot of things, Gargan, but thank you. That's very sweet. You know, I'll tell you what I can't do. I can't, like, speed run The Lion King. That's for sure. Just discovered an ambient music called Anna Roxanne. One of her tracks has a certain warm TV static buzz in the background. I cannot believe how soothing it was. Nice. The Tower from Ninja Gaiden 2. That's totally one I would like to do. I just feel like I already did the first one from the first game, so I kind of wanted to do something else before I get to that, but I'm still talking about sounds. No, do it, do it. What were you saying? I lost my thought. We're talking both. We can talk both. I love talking sounds. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I would love for someone to commission that tower in Ninja Gaiden 2, because it's a freaking badass tower with like the path that kind of goes like that, and like the red sky. Be sweet. Did a Castlevania, or the Blaster Master has some cool ideas. Maybe. It doesn't. I don't know, that's a tough one. Contra might be a cool one. What could you paint from Contra? Like the snowfield? But then how would you know it's Contra, you know? Like the waterfall, maybe? Well, oh, I always talked about in Double Dragon, the first Double Dragon, when you're in, I think it's the 3rd level, and those big purple mountains in the background, those are pretty. With like the wall, like the stone wall. But there's not much room for like interpretation there. It's pretty much just the mountain. Are we talking? Oh, okay. A technodrome from Hypersnow Heights. I wonder if that screenshot is in Turtles in Time also. You need to see it again? Here's the list. This is the Kazoon list key. Nemo. See, Nemo I've thought about. Yeah, I think I thought about Nemo, and like the only thing I really thought about was maybe the mushroom, the first level, like just making those big mushrooms. Because what else could you do there? Like, because I don't like to paint just like a screenshot. I want to make it look more realistic, and it's sometimes a little tricky to figure out what scenes translate well in that way. Kid Icarus has a lot of cool like columns and things like that. You could like make columns like through the clouds and stuff, maybe? That might be interesting. DuckTales Moon level. Oh, yeah, this is the list I look at when I'm trying to figure out what kazoo tune to do next. Excuse me. I'm getting tired. Legacy of the Wizard, of course. Well, I've already painted that, but I actually had a dude commission me to make a painting for Legacy of the Wizard, and I was so psyched. I came up with the idea of like, kind of like a door, or like a entrance to a cavern, which would be the beginning of the game, and light shining into it, and the light would be shining off of one of the crowns. I had this whole thing worked out, and then he was like, oh, last minute, I can't do it, because he had like some money issue or something. So that was really sad, because I was getting excited to make that one. But maybe another time. We could do Life Force. We could do, what's the name of that boss? Gaza, something like that? With his eyes blowing up. Wizards and Warriors, yeah. Something like with the castle, walking up the castle, or... Oh, I can't stop yawning. Skyward Sword. The Springs and Skyward Sword. I don't know it, but for painting stuff, like I don't want to just do retro. I mean, that's retro, but you know, just NES stuff. I'll do anything. Wizards and Warriors. What else? I mean, you could do like the caverns, like with the lava and stuff. Oh, Metroid. I've been wanting to make a Metroid one too, with like Mother Brain's room, but I can't quite figure out what I want to do. Like, I'd love to have like Mother Brain kind of almost in the background, like you see it's her, but she's kind of darkened, and those, what do they call those things? Like the tubes of liquid or whatever, and they're like kind of closer, and the floor is completely lava, so you're getting all that reflection from the red. And the liquid inside of those tubes could like be distorting the images, and just there were a lot of ideas for that. That could be really fun. I'm gonna be the bad kid in your class who helps you cheat on tests? What does this mean? Castle at the End of Willow? Sure. I I hear these are the possible topics that will show up in there. Good. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, I have to add to this list because this is just a list of games that I have that I thought would have good music, but I know music from games I don't have too, so I should just go through the whole list of all NES games and add what I don't have here. Red Ox nailed the Kazoo. Which one did you get, Red Ox? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. Remind me which one you got. Zelda prays to the goddess of each sacred spring, and each is breathtaking. The springs are the various realms of the game. Nice. Floor is lava, right? It would look pretty cool, I think. Like, it would be liquidy, it would be like bubbling and splashing up with bubbles in it, and just creating that like nice orange reddish glow on all the metallic parts of the room. Pikmin, Ants, perspective on the forest. Crashman, okay, which is now playing. Really, that is very fitting, very funny. A lot of cool stuff into that there is, yeah. My Ponzi People, that's one of the first ones I ever did, and I'm still trying to finish it. Is Xanadu with the tree and the walk toward it. I mean, I have it. Do you want to see it real quick? It's really big, but if you want, I'll show it to you real quick. Hang on. It's just around the corner, okay, so I'm not lying, it's way bigger than that one, so this is that one. So hopefully you can see some of this. And this one I gotta finish and make prints of too, so that's the tree. That's the tree up there, that huge tree. So yeah, that's that. Which still needs to get touched up. Okay, you go back on the wall now. Yeah, I think that's my favorite one that I've made, I think. I just love that scene. I love that game. So that's why it's taken me so long to finish it, because it's like the ones that you really, really love and care about, you're just like, I'm like such a perfectionist. I just have to get it done though. Yeah. Well, there you go. Whoa, what long list is on tap for tonight? What's up there, Jelongo? How are you? Kevin M87, acrylics. Yes, I do use acrylics. How you doing, Jelongo? How you doing, Kevin? How's everyone doing tonight? We're kind of we're cooling down right now. Pretty much done with this piece, although I'll still work on it off stream, like I say every time. But I gotta get these done for a convention coming up. So what else here? Mega Man I did. Yeah, the Metroid scene might be really, really nice with the whole just making Mother Brain into this realistic thing in a glass case, that could be really challenging, but really, really fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some shut. I have a good night. Take care, Honda. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for hanging out, and good luck with the art, and good luck with everything. And if we don't see you, happy birthday in a couple weeks. When is the convention? It's September 28th and 29th. It's up in Hartford, Connecticut. It's the Retro World Expo. This will be my second year as a vendor, and it'll be my 4th time overall. I've gone to it twice just as a goer of such things. But yeah, last year was fun. How you doing, Jelongo? Yeah, we're just chatting about what I can start working on next paint-wise. I'm looking through my list of games. Mickey Mousecapade. I could do a Mickey Mousecapade painting. Eugene just played through that game, and I think he liked it. Which he should, because it's a great game. Russian Attack has that red sky with the mountains that I always loved as a kid. With like the barracks, you know? And a lot of evergreen trees and some snow. That could be a possibility. Shadowgate? Solstice is a game that I really love. That the environment and the setting of that game is something that I just love so much about it. I bet you I could maybe think of something to kind of translate into a painting about. Done with the dogs. Y'all have a good night. B. Crones, thank you so much, buddy, and we'll see you soon. Have a great night. Thanks for always hanging out. I have a deep love-hate thing going on with Mickey Mousecapades. Do you want to talk about it? What's the love? What's the hate? Just saying, we'd love to have you out here. I would love to. There is only one other artist who works with paint to speak of, and your stuff is very different than hers. Is her name Mel or something like that? There's a really pretty vista in Loom that I think you'd love, but I don't think anyone would recognize it, so not a good print for selling. Got you. I'm gonna play that sooner or later. I bought it. I got the game. It's on my computer, but we'll get to it pretty soon. Django. I grew up with Mickey Mousecapade. Quick story, because I know some of you have already heard this 5 times. Wanted Zelda 2 real bad for Christmas. Real bad. Really bad. Zelda 2, that's another game, maybe. Didn't get it, got Mickey Mousecapade instead. I was very disappointed, but I still play the game, of course, and I played it, and I liked it a lot. And to this day, it's one of the most nostalgic games in my collection. It's not the best game, but it's a lot of fun. I love some of the tunes in that game. I freaking love. Keyglyph, I don't know if you know those tunes, or Red Ox, I don't know if you know the tunes, but the Woods, such a great tune. And oh my god, the Pirate Ship, that song is so cool. Oh man, that's a tune I might want to do for VG Keys. Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. It's a Hudson game. It's Capcom Hudson. I kind of forget how that all worked out, but such a good tune. Yeah, Red Ox, I would love to come out to that convention. Oh, Courtney Hirsch. Okay, I don't know that person. You love how much are you talking about me loving this game? Is that where Megan gets? Yes, Pawns. Yes, she's always following you. Which, I mean, it takes a little getting used to, but I'm really familiar with the game, so it's not that bad. It's just, and you can use her to your advantage, because she's invincible. So you can just have her jump up a ladder, go up the ladder, and fight the boss, and Mickey's just sitting on the bottom level, just being like, hey, cool. I'll just stand here and watch you murder the boss. It's great. Underwater scenes. Underwater stuff is neat, or space. Underwater, I think of like Blaster Master has a great underwater scene, which that music is amazing. Yeah, I'd be very nervous to try something underwater because I don't know how I would paint that. That would be difficult. Space? Snakes in space? Snake, rattle, and roll? Should I just paint the whole tower of Snake with rattle and roll? That'd be something. Well, Bubble Man from Mega Man 2. A lot of waterfalls, a lot of water. Oh, I've thought about actually doing like Wily's Castle, like Skull Castle, but make it look more realistic. But I feel like that's been done. I don't know. I'm not sure. TMNT underwater level, pretty iconic? Yep. That should be your life's major work. Which one? I'm already forgetting. Oh, Snake, Rattle, and Roll, the tower. I think I've spent enough time with Snake, Rattle, and Roll at this point. And happy to have done so, but I think it's time to move on. Yeah. It's beautiful. Hey, Robin Plays, what's going on? Welcome. God, Robin, what time is it for you? Are you just waking up? Thank you so much, I appreciate it. You've played Shovel Knight, Robin? Because it's so cool. You guys want to see something cool? So I've been working on this for the last like a couple weeks or whatever, and I haven't changed my water. I just use water to paint, clean the brushes, but look at the color of the water. Isn't that pretty? It's like this purplish stuff. Beautiful. I should really clean that out, I'm sure. 6:13 in the AM. Well, good morning to you. Thank you for popping in. We're actually just kind of winding down. Absolutely agree, but TMNT is a game Ren hates. I hate things about that game. I'm like Jalango talking about Mickey Mousecapade. There are things I like about it. Has some good tunes. I had it as a kid. Pretty nostalgic. But a lot of it I hate. I will admit that, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I just got a little bit of crazy news. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Sorry. Yeah, I did a video for Max Impact. If you guys know, Max Impact is a great guy. Does a lot of videos on YouTube about... What was the idea? I guess games we hate, I guess? I kind of forget, but I talked about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was a lot of fun. Red Ox, have yourself a wonderful night. We'll catch you soon. Yeah, I hope to catch you soon. I look forward to the next VG Keys. And we'll see you soon. I mean, it's his most favorite game ever. Everyone get him a copy for his birthday, which is today. I already have the game. I don't need it anymore. It's my childhood copy, actually. That's a lot of misinformation now. The second boss from Contra, the big alien at the top of the waterfall. Yeah. Here's the thing, like, I love painting stuff like that, but it's like, it's a little tricky to, well, I guess it's not, to flourish it out to make it look like something that would be recognizable, like, oh, I think that's what that's supposed to be, but it looks a little my own style of doing it, you know? Which, yeah, it could be cool, because I could make, like, the rock wall and have it being coming over the top, so yeah, that could work. Could work. You could embellish it and put, you know, trees and stuff around it, yeah. And rocks and stuff. Game you will never play again. That was the topic. Games we'll never... Oh, okay. Games we've beaten that we will never beat again. We'll never, like, put the effort into beating it again. That's it. You need at least 3 more copies to play, like, skeet. What is it? Skeet shooting? Totally hear you. I'm just throwing stuff to the wall to see if anything sticks. Limited in NES. Doesn't have to be NES though. Find a nice screen from the TMNT Dam with the electric plants. I don't know. All good ideas. Alright, let me look and see if we can raid someone here. So I'm getting tired. I'm getting a little bushed. Let's see who's on. Wow, Toad is on. He's got 109 people watching. That's a lot. Oh boy. Okay, maybe. Oh my guys, what's her face just watching the Blair Witch Project? Because that's pretty great. You know what? Hang on, let me look at this. Let me make sure he's still on. I love ads. I really do. I love sitting through ads. It's fantastic. There's a dude called the Wee Guy, I think his name is, and if you ever go on YouTube and look up video game music, there's a dude, you will see his stuff. He's put up like every NES OST, but like with a little bit of like his own kind of remixing or something. But this is him, and he's playing Ninja Gaiden, maybe. Yeah, he's still on. The Wee Guy. So yeah, let's what the hell? Let's raid him. Sounds like fun. Yeah, I don't think he streams so much. Not NES. Oh man, Link waking up in bed and Link's okay. His rainy house. Well, another Zelda thing that I got commissioned to do and then it fell through was, I think it was Ocarina of Time, but like she just said like she wanted something from the Water Palace or something, and I don't really know that game, but I came up with this scene where like it would all be water and waterfalls coming out of like dragons' mouths out of the walls and stuff, splashing down, and the middle platform there would be a chest, and there was going to be like some light coming in and shining on the chest. That seemed to be a theme for what I was trying to do at the time with the light shining in, but anyway, it didn't happen, but maybe again someday I will be able to do that. Alright kids, let's raid the Wee Guy, right? I hope this works. Let's see if it does. Hopefully it does. He adds echo at least, yeah, for sure. Yeah, he does stream. Alright guys. Robin, thanks for popping in. Pawns, good to see you again. Key, of course, my pal. Thank you so much for hanging out. Everyone, Jalongo. Yeah, we'll see you guys Tuesday night back for more King's Quest stuff and more kazooning. Got my list. And we'll see you soon. Peace, guys. I'll put pictures of this guy when it's done up on Twitter. Cool. Peace.